Nice.
All right, check. All right, we're good. Welcome to another episode 3 of the KAWmedy Krow podcast. Our special guest is our winner from last night at the KAWmedy competition at Solaris Beer and Blending in Murrieta. Raffi Becerra, everybody. I can't roll the R.
It's all good.
Every time.
Yeah, I always say Becerra, but it's like Becerra. I'm not going to say it.
Becerra.
Yeah, that's so nice. Very. Is that more Mexican or Spanish?
I would say it's Mexican. Yeah, I mean that's where all my family's from.
Okay.
Mexico City, Mexico.
What would it
my
sound
dad's
like?
side.
What would it sound like if it was from Spain?
Maybe Bashura?
Oh yeah,
I would say, maybe.
that sounds nice.
Bashira? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't really know. That's something. One of my good friends is his grandparents are from Portugal,
Okay.
and sometimes they always
Yeah.
pronounce different Spanish words different.
Yeah. And then we have Amy. I'm sorry, co-host Amy is here as well.
I'm still alive. I'm
Yeah,
here.
she's here. And I'm Christopher. Nice to meet you again. Anyways, today it's been a busy day, and let's just talk about last night. Tell us, what was your experience?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the KAWmedy competition was amazing. Great comedians, everybody that we went up against. But I mean, just the room was amazing. Solaris is awesome for comedy. So I always have a blast every Monday.
Yeah, dude, you're a regular. You've been coming ever since. So I have to say, a huge shout out to Raffi for his consistency of always posting his set, regardless of most comics we are so insecure. Raffi, though, he will post every set, and it's fantastic. Like it is inspiring to see somebody do that every single time. It's cool. And I had to say, there was somebody in the comments today on one of your they were like, it would be nice to see one of your sets. I was about to like roast him for, have you not been following your friend? Like, that's all he posts. Yeah, so
Yeah,
good work.
I've actually I was at dinner the other night, and somebody was telling me like, "Hey man, you post all your videos." He goes, "Man, I'm really sorry about the comments that you get." I go, "I don't read them." I was like,
Oh,
so I guess
yeah.
I get some pretty gnarly comments.
Oh.
Like I guess one of them, I can't even remember what it's like. I only come on here to tell you how much you suck or something like that. But it's TikTok people,
Right.
you know what
Whatever.
I mean? Like
I've
I
had
said,
it.
I
Yeah.
don't ever pay attention to any of that, because I mean, if really they realized how long I've been doing it,
Either way.
yeah.
I'm sure most of the haters, they don't really say no, or they've never even done it before.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, and they never will. So,
Yeah.
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 bravo.
No, like I said, I never read the comments. I know the people that really matter
Uh-huh.
will tell me, "Hey, you should try doing this," or like Maddie for instance, my girlfriend, she actually started getting on stage because she felt that she couldn't tell me what I was doing wrong
Mm-hmm.
if she had never been on stage.
Oh,
She's so sweet.
yeah, she is super
She is-
sweet,
she's
super
amazing.
supportive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had hate in my green screen morph suit. I had a video that did pretty well. I mean, for my number, like I was happy with it, but there was one negative comment. It was like, "You just wasted a minute of my life," and I'm like, cool. And so then I logged in as my other accounts and started roasting them from different angles.
I barely post anything, and I randomly posted on TikTok me making like some yogurt and fruit, and someone said basically the same thing. I'm like, well, you didn't have to watch it, did ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like, I hate this. Like, God, like, go away. Just anyway, they're there. They're always gonna be there, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. They don't matter,
They
really.
don't matter.
They don't matter at all.
If you think it matters, it matters.
Keyboard warriors. A lot of celebrities, they don't read the comments either. They won't even
Yeah.
reply or nothing.
Nope. I keep trying to get some replies.
But I always think like, hey,
Are you nice?
hasn't
I
anybody
am so nice.
hasn't anybody heard that Eminem song where the guy like sends a bunch of letters and then drives off a cliff with his girlfriend in the trunk?
Oh, that's Stan.
Stan,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, hello. Like, we might need to read the comments. There could be somebody, some huge fan of Raffi out there.
I mean, like I said, if the important ones, they know how to get to me.
Right. Yeah, one of these hateful commenters are going to show up at your doorstep. Hey, you didn't answer me. Like, I want to have a piece of. I don't like your comedy. All right, and you just slam the door and then look through the peephole.
I
at
mean,
'em.
if they don't like my comedy, I make good barbecue, so we'll
right.
figure out a way.
Now you can open that. Go for it.
I really wanted to. I just I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to set it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to set it.
Oh,
I just
dude.
hold it.
We're gonna be having some comedy entertainment koozies.
Yeah.
Amy.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
We came up with a cool design, and yeah, we'll be selling those at the fest.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm super
I'll
excited.
probably get
Yeah,
a
badass.
rack.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do it like a buy two for a certain price, buy one for a certain price. So It's
Okay.
kind of gonna be more worth it for because I mean everyone. I mean a koozie is for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone loves koozies.
Yeah.
Even a baby.
Even
Yeah.
babies love koozies.
Put
You
a
could
koozie on a bottle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've done it.
If you run out of diapers, just shove their ass right in the little koozie.
I mean, you can make a diaper out of a koozie.
Yeah. It's toasty baby butt.
Yeah.
yeah, for a premature baby.
Yeah, there's just like a little fetus stuffed in there. Yeah, that's cool. So at the festival, he'll be in the finals against 4 other performers. One secret performer is already booked for the show, and then 3 are going to be competing once a month all the way up till May 25th. So
Okay.
that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I was checking out the lineup, man. It's so many good comedians going up to like compete.
Yeah, no, it's a nice variety pack of performers, and yeah, you did fantastic last night. What were your thoughts on the ladies at the bar during our show?
Oh, the talkers.
Yeah,
Yeah, the talkers. I mean, I can't say anything that wasn't said last night, man. They just,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody roasted them pretty hard. So
yeah, no, and that's the thing with hosting a show. Trying to combat or prevent that from happening. Leading up an hour before the show, I always do like every 15 minutes, like, hey, we're going to be starting a live comedy show. Please keep your table talk to a minimum. And then it's like all the way up till showtime. But these 2 ladies are like comedy terrorists.
I mean, you
Yeah.
always secure the room. You always make sure that everyone's accommodated for. And yeah, to have someone just get upset over it, I mean, pure Karen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, and then after the 2 ladies left, we had another person rise to stand up or actually they were really upset about one of the comics' jokes, and she was just like, "We can't. Someone's got to stop that." I don't feel comfortable with that last joke. I need to do something about it. I'm like, it's open mic. She's like, oh, so you could just say whatever. I'm like, yeah. It's freedom of speech. It's America. And
Where,
she's like,
I mean, what are you going to do? Take
Right.
it back to where she didn't hear it at all? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, oh, rewind.
she wanted them to be reprimanded or something, or fired or banned from the room. Or it's happened
this
to me
is
before.
comedy.
Yeah.
You can't fire anybody.
Yeah, I was banned from there was a lounge here in Old Town about back in 2011. I got banned for a whole month because of a joke that offended somebody at the bar. And yeah, the owners contacted me and were like, "You're not welcome here for a month." So I waited a whole month, and then I went back there and I was dressed really nice. I had a suit, a tie, and I went up there, and it was a packed house, and that lady was sitting right in the front row, and she must have been drunk the time that she flipped out on my set. So then I was doing my set. She had a great time, and at the end of my set, I'm like, "So did you enjoy that?" She's like, "Yeah, that was funny." I'm like, "Really? Did you like it? I remember you." And then I ran off the stage, but it just felt good to like sometimes they get caught in the moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I
Emotional human behavior. I mean,
100%.
But yeah, I think you have a nice presentation about yourself where people aren't going to want to, or they'll be like, oh man, I don't think I can take that guy.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, I developed the whole biker look for a reason. Like when I was a kid, I got picked on a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, came across Sons of Anarchy. I was like, I could look like that. And yeah, that developed into what I look like now. And now everybody thinks I ride Harleys. And I mean, I do. I don't own one right now, but I have owned Harleys in the past, and I have ridden them. And
So before you started comedy, you were a frail 120-pound.
I was never frail, and I was
tiny-
never.
You put this whole gimmick.
I've been 180 pounds since I was like 7. Once I moved from Mexico to the United States and discovered McDonald's, it all went downhill from there.
Oh yeah, I've heard you speak
Crack.
really good Spanish on stage. By the way, yeah, I'm always like, oh damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people wouldn't get it or like even think that I speak Spanish, but yeah, I can read and write fluent Spanish. I lived
That's
in
cool.
Mexico for 7 years.
That's awesome.
Nice.
No, I've barely tapped the Rockies of Mexico. Just TJ and Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Cancun's awesome. We're
Yeah.
getting ready to go to Cancun in June,
nice.
but
Okay.
yeah, Cancun's awesome. I like Acapulco a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all you can get the same oysters anywhere.
Now, have you ever thought about doing your set in Spanish?
I have been thinking about that.
You should.
Yeah, I have been thinking about it. It's a little bit tricky, but even when I go down to Mexico and visit my family, like, because I do speak really good Spanish, but compared to like people in Mexico, my Spanish is garbage.
Mhm.
So
Whatever.
trying to communicate with them in broken Spanish,
Uh-huh.
I still make everybody laugh. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to transfer it all over.
Okay.
Like in your own way.
Yeah.
In your own like
Spanglish.
Spanish. Yeah, dialect. Yeah, I was gonna say dialect.
So,
yeah.
like the farther down in Mexico, you sound more like an Appalachian person to us.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah. No, there's like different. I'm sure like there's different dialects of
Right.
Spanish. So
Yeah, I mean, like a Cuban sounds completely different from a Puerto Rican
Mhm.
to even Mexicans, Portuguese, and all that.
Spain.
Yeah,
Totally
Spain.
different.
Yeah.
But I think those guys are the originals, right? Those are the guys that went around and conquered everybody. That's why we all speak Spanish.
I feel like I'm still learning, and it doesn't mean I didn't go to school and didn't learn history, but I'm learning more and more. And holy crap, I don't know what to say. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
Maybe the first people on Earth spoke Spanish at this point. I don't know.
I'm one of those guys that'll show up at a resort with my Google Assistant. Okay, I'm gonna place an order now. May I have some water? Here, now your turn. Like, and you speak into that.
Well, they
Google
actually,
Translate. Yeah.
the new Galaxy that's coming out, the AI that they have built into it, supposed to be able to translate in real time.
Yeah, that's like Google Google Translate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. You can take a phone to like a Spanish or Chinese or whatever stop sign and hold it up, and in live time it's converted to English or whatever
Really?
Yeah,
language
it's a trip.
live,
Hmm.
like in video form. It's It's like it's haunted.
Yeah, it's like They Live. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Roddy
put on the
Piper,
different
put on the
glasses.
glasses,
Yeah.
and like everyone. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
It's
crazy.
so crazy.
Ew, we should see
Goes
that
to
movie.
show how far behind I am.
Hey, it's never too late. I think you're
I
doing
was
all
like,
right.
dude, you can
Classic.
train. They're like, yeah, dude, that's already done.
I think I really, really support the idea of you doing a Spanish set. Like, it's really big. Like, there's a market for that.
Even Tom Segura started doing all his sets in Spanish too. Like he's doing a whole tour in Spanish.
I think you should
So,
do it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get the whole doing it in English first down.
Either way, like you never know. It might the way the words land in different point, because when it's converted, translated, it could be a little bit different of a delivery. But it would be cool to see you do one record, like how on your page he'll post your set, and if you do it at the next recording is the same set but in Spanish, that would be cool. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not.
No, I mean it's something.
I wish I could do that.
It's something to really like try to expand on for sure.
Yeah, I think the earlier the better. I think you should.
Yeah,
do
I mean
it.
you start early, you get good at it early, right?
Yeah,
It's true.
I feel like I'm bullying him. I'm putting.
No, not at all. Look at the way I look, dude. You
Yeah.
can't bully me.
I think I can.
You're way smarter than me. That's for sure.
There's this like inner lesbian inside me that I'm about to turn into a bear or whatever. What is that called? I don't know.
I don't know what
I'm about to
that's
butch
called.
out. I'm about to butch out right now.
I actually knew a lesbian once named Butch.
Oh, okay.
Did she name herself?
I don't know if she named herself, but like, I mean, everybody knew her as Butch. There wasn't one person where you were like,
nickname.
yeah. I mean, she looked like a Butch too. I mean, you took one look at her, dude. She looked like she smoked Marlboro Reds.
There was Butch and Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. His name wasn't his name Butch?
Dude, I haven't seen Pulp Fiction in so long. I just
was
remember
the
them
boxer.
stabbing. You got to insert the needle in a stabbing motion when she was like
when she was
ODing on the
ODing.
heroin.
Yeah.
My God.
I could imagine a baby named Butch.
Yeah, my uncle's
not?
name is
No.
Butch.
No,
I mean, I can't imagine it. I don't want to imagine it.
What if the baby comes out and you're like,
Baby B?
I'm gonna name my baby Felicia, and then the baby comes out and you're like, that's a Butch. Like that's an ugly ass baby. That baby's gonna be named Butch. Possible.
I guess
don't
it
know.
takes a special person to just be like, oh Jesus Christ,
There's plenty of
you're a
them.
Butch.
That's what's scary. There's plenty of special people.
All right. Well, let's move into our special segment, Kawspiracy. I can never do that. Kawspiracies. We haven't added the sound effect of the crows yet, but
It's okay. I'll help you out.
Kawspiracies. So today's Kawspiracy segment is simulation theory. What are your thoughts on simulation?
Oh,
Is this a simulation?
shit.
Is
Well,
this the graphic?
heard-
The graphics okay?
I've heard a few different scenarios on the whole simulation theory thing because of like how I guess they said that once you die, you don't really die, but you die in your simulation, but you're still alive in other people's simulations type of scenario. And it trips me out.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, if one person's playing Nintendo and they're playing Mario on one Nintendo, but like the neighbor has the same game and they're playing as Mario on a different Nintendo, one person could die early in the game, and the other person beats the game as with the same character. So there's infinite possibilities of you being in different multiverse. I guess it's like multiverse kind of theory. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
where everything's happening all at once.
Yeah.
So there's another universe where, you beat the game. There's another universe where you couldn't beat the game, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of also goes into the whole black hole theory thing.
Right. String theory.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's
Is
the
it-
black hole theory?
So inside every black hole is another galaxy, another universe that, like, fuck, I'm totally butchering this, dude. I just heard it on Rogan, but, but yeah, no, I guess like in every, like if you go through a black hole, that there's a whole other universe inside that black hole, and possibly more of you or whatever else could be going on inside those things.
I mean, if we're all, if we're all energy, right? We all produce energy. It doesn't matter what we do. We can move our hand. The energy goes with us. We have auras of energy. That has already been proven. I guess what I'm saying is if energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it is already here, then we cannot disappear. We are only consciousness.
So I've always thought, like, I don't feel like you die, right? There's
Right.
so many different organisms on this planet. I've always felt like the Buddhist reincarnation thing has like some sort of truth to it. It's like I mean that's one of the reasons why I always try to be a good person, because like I don't want to come back as like a cockroach. That
Yeah.
would really suck.
Yeah. I
mean, I don't know if what you come back as. I mean, whether you decide to come back as something, or I don't know that. I have thoughts, but like, I mean, I feel like I've had a few experiences enough to go, holy shit, man, this is not real. What we're doing right now, like, it's just it's kind of, you're here, yes, but it's kind of a fabrication. What the real you and the real who you are is only consciousness, and it's only your thoughts and love. And I mean, it's like I mean, I had a trippy experience alone just in a float tank that blew my damn mind. Like I was on, I don't know, acid or shrooms or something. I went into something. I went into space. I saw, it was crazy. I was nothing, but I was everything, and I was floating through space. And they were like, imagine like TVs everywhere, and every TV, and this is for real, and every TV, like, for instance, there was black and white, there was like Simpson style, there was all of these universes to choose from. And it's not like I had a choice, because I think at that point, like, I was being summoned out, but like, that's why I couldn't get out of the tank, because I was so
That's right.
gone. I was gone.
Yeah, that was the one time went to the float. We used to have a deprivation tank place called Float X or Float Experience here in town, and we'd go every month. And this one time in particular, at the end of your session, the music comes on to let you know it's time to get out. And so I got out, and I'm waiting, and I'm talking to the owner. His name was Matt, and Amy's not coming out. And we're like, okay. And so then he goes and like turns up the music, and then she's still not getting out. And he's like, okay, this has never happened before. And I was like starting to get worried. I'm like, there's no way you could drown in 10 inches of water. Please don't tell me my wife is the one that's going to ruin it for everybody. Like, no way. And then I'm like, what do we do? Should you go in there? And he's like, I don't know. Like, she's naked. It's like, I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, should I? He's like, we're thinking about unlocking the door, and I'll go in. And then thankfully she finally comes out. And then we're like, what happened?
I think you guys heard the shower.
Yeah, once the shower turns on, you're like, okay, everything's fine. But it took a long time. She was in there. He's like, dude, the music's cranked all the way up.
I didn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, she was out.
Let's talk about like consciousness. and if this is, I mean, I think it parallels a simulation, right? Like, I don't know. I can't. It's hard to explain, because I can still understand the feeling of just. You want to talk about freedom? That's free. It was free. It was like, it's like I was alone though, but I wasn't alone. Not like there was anything there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's happened to me too, but mine was drug induced.
I mean, I've had those too.
Mine was definitely on mushrooms.
Talk about meditation versus drugs. Like, you can do the same thing without drugs, which is great.
Absolutely.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I same thing, but we were out camping, and it was like, just putting my feet in the sand was the most, I guess that would have been like my deprivation tank or float tank. It's like, but I was just ankles deep in sand, and that's where I felt comfortable. Grounded, I guess.
Yeah. That's powerful.
Yeah.
I
You're
totally
like,
believe
my
it.
feet are in the sands of time, and every little grain is a different plant universe. And I'm just grinding my toes
And
through this.
How trippy is that? Like, did you know that trees help other trees?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Same thing
they
with
communicate with each other, and that if some tree is dying, other trees will give them nutrient. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Same thing with fungi. The fungi the same way.
Exactly.
They communicate through the ground. It's crazy.
Oh, I love that shit.
Some like Pandora shit for sure.
That's what I think about hecklers. They're all communicating they're all linked together, and they're like, you know what, let's go to the show. I just don't want to, and they show up, like, and they're always in a different form. It's never the same person. It's always somebody different that shows up, and they have their back to the show, and they're talking, hell yeah, Steve, like, tell me about it. And they're like, yeah, dude, I was totally there. And we're like, hey, could you keep your voice down? So no one's talking to me. I can't hear anything. I just hear you, Steve. It's just so crazy.
It's like inevitable. There's certain things in this life that are like constants, right? 2 + 2 is 4. There are things in this life that are constant, and there's always going to be someone to bring you down. Always.
One
it's
asshole.
A simulation.
And it's
that's
how
like,
you handle it is what matters.
Yeah. Then when you handle it and then they leave, you get a little star above your head, like ding, you just leveled up. You like got a little badge.
I think you only level up though in this life because I mean, well, shit. Hold on.
Like a
I mean,
point system.
Because you learn and I feel like you're here to learn and it is what you do. And this conversation can go on forever, sorry. And it kind of gets deep, but everything you do matters. How you handle everything does matter. And it can matter as far as how you learn things in this life to help you progress, level up, however you want to call it. And what if, hypothetically, don't know, I mean, what if, once we die, go into our consciousness, and then we decide to go back? Well, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. I already learned that. So when I come back, I don't have to relearn it.
Yeah.
Do you also feel like maybe, I guess in the sense of the simulation theory, the guy who's running the simulation probably didn't feel like you learned everything you could have learned and you could have done it a better way, so he just sends you back to do it again?
No, I don't think that happens.
No?
Nope. I
No.
don't. I think it's a very mutual understanding of what exactly you were supposed to learn. And if anything, I think maybe that whoever is helping you, and maybe like they're more of a level up than you are, if they're helping you, then, they want you to succeed. And everything is all about love. So once you leave this earth game, like you're surrounded around other beings that are like-minded and they're just trying to help you elevate. And it's all about love. That's it. Beatles were always right.
Yeah. It's like a very euphoric tentacle monster we're all playing. Yeah, we're just all the same thing, that we're trying this life together in this simulation. I don't know. It's a fun. It's a ride. That's why it's a theory. Yeah, you never know, but. I think it's good. I was gonna say Grand Theft Auto. There was like in Grand Theft, last one I played was like I think it was 4. But like if you could have stats for everything you do in life. So you could, like in relationships, you could have a score for relationships, and then like riding your bike. Did you get really good at that? And so,
but you have to really make sure you learn it.
Right. You have to
level
but
up.
you have to do it consistently on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And so. Raffi, your stand-up bar is like,
there you go.
It's going.
That's a good example.
I'm trying, dude.
Yeah. My stand-up bar isn't going as much as it used to because I've got now all these other bars that I'm trying to fill up, and it's just like, oh no, my stand-up bar, my hosting ones get fine, but then like my personal stand-up bar I need to get back on that thing.
Yeah, it's like having too many weapons in Ever Crisis, where you're like trying to level up all of them at the same time, but you can only do really one at a time, or you can do all of them very slowly.
Yeah, I'm not. I need to age slower. I need more time. I need more time. Yeah, I need more time. Oh well, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun with the simulation theory. I think next week we're going to talk about the Large Hadron Collider and multiverse or whatever, and then and who knows, maybe Bigfoot or something, but it's all real.
Bigfoot's a crazy one.
Yeah. No, we'll have to
it was a real creature at one point.
Damn it, Raffi, we can't talk about it because that's not this episode.
We have to move on, Raffi.
In a different simulation, you can talk about that. Well, Raffi, where can everybody find you online?
You guys can check me out on MySpace, Facebook.
Really? That was a
No,
joke.
dude, I'm losing it.
That seemed
Facebook,
genuine.
Yeah. I wish. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Raffi Becerra.
Okay.
You can always
wait. Your Instagram handle? It's not your name. What is it?
It's it's Raffi 00420.
Okay.
So it's Undercover Stoner.
Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. And then Amy, what anything we should tell everybody to look at?
Okay. Well, you can find me on Instagram under Shades of Despair. You can also find my artwork under Abyssic Reveries on Instagram. You can also look it up online. I also have a website. And that's my basics right now.
Yeah. And then you can find my work on here. And KAWmedy Fest is taking up a lot of our focus. Everything's building for May 25th. So a lot of my work is devoted to mainly the KAWmedy Entertainment Instagram. I've been making these photo grids that you click on it and then you can see all the photos, but like everything makes one big picture. And then the reels are separate. I'm so OCD. I'm getting really mad at everybody on Instagram because everybody's reels are mixed with their photos. People, there are 3 different sections: photos, reels, and tags. Like the one where you can go and see where other people tagged you. Okay, so stop. It's driving me crazy. Okay. I feel better now.
I hope he doesn't look at my. I hope he don't look at my Instagram. It's a disaster.
Mine too. I never really. All I do is post. I never really put anything together.
Shoot.
It's all good.
I ain't got time.
Yeah. And then KAWmedy Krow's on the mic right there as well. Okay, he can't talk because he's a little busy.
deep-throating
He's
a
deep-throating a mic coming out from one end to the other. All right, that's our time.
hand
It was
jammed
a
up his
mini
ass right now.
episode. He's on his way to go do a show at Derby's, correct?
Derbies, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, first, I'm starting my first bar on the hosting.
All right, you got
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah, I get to
nice.
do a
So
little
you're
bit of-
hosting tonight at Derby's.
Yeah,
Fun.
Justin's allowing me to host, so I'm super excited.
Cool.
Cool.
Did
Yeah, congrats. That's great.
all right, now I want to go. Like I want to be the heckler. I'm going to be talking. Oh shit! I just unplugged my headphones. Well, everyone can still hear me. Yeah, I want to be that person. I'm going to put you to put you to work. I'm going to.
Take it to the limit.
I love it. I think that's something I can actually thrive on, is people trying to talk and then me talking back, like roasting, something
Yeah.
like it's something I tried to do at Heckler's Wanted, but it just never came out. I think I'm starting to get more comfortable with that aspect of it.
All right. Yeah. For hosting, just remember that you are the representative of the house, and if you're having fun, then they're having fun. But if the audience turns on you, oh man, you got to go back up there after every comic, and they're just like, dude, just get off the stage. I don't want to see you. I hate you. You're the worst host. So yeah,
That's
Don't
most likely how it's
freak
going to
him
go down
out.
tonight. That's most likely how it's going to go down
No
tonight.
way. No, just have
Nah, you got
fun.
that.
But I'm still riding that wave from yesterday, so
Yeah, you're doing good. Oh yeah, then just be the observer. You're the speaker of house. So like you do your set in the beginning, and then in between, you can be like, oh, last comic did that one thing. That was really fun. Wasn't that fun? Or yeah, but never. Yeah, you always keep it up.
yeah.
always
And
up.
do it quick, 30, 45
Right.
seconds, and then on to the next one.
Oh
That's
my
one
God.
thing I've learned. I learned that
No
from you, really.
20-minute
Yeah.
sets as a
Yeah.
host.
Yeah.
Don't wanna do that.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just
Yeah,
like,
no, I've seen
I
it.
gotta
I
end.
have seen it.
I gotta end on a good note.
Yeah.
You're like,
I gotta begin on a good note.
you're like, I gotta get that one laugh. Just get that one laugh. Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Just clap for me. Just say, come on. I don't want to walk
One
off the
joke,
stage.
one joke. You get no laughs, we're good. You get a laugh? All right.
I just need a come on, you guys.
We're
All right.
fiends, dude. It's what we want.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Check out Raffi on his journey, and go check out Derby's on Tuesday nights as well.
in Hemet.
In Hemet, yeah. It was on Bar Rescue. Justin's room is fantastic. It is such a cool spot, and they even do a huge big show in the back, and no one knows that it's like this gem. It is so cool.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great room.
And you never know. Maybe Shia LaBeouf will show up too.
That's true.
He has showed up there before.
Yeah. So
Actually, no. I think it
Not-
was the
it was like this little Mexican restaurant.
yeah, it was El Ranchitos.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, Hemet's popping off right now. So all right, we're
Hey,
gonna
man.
end. Oh, we're gonna. Oh no, go.
Just thanks again for the opportunity, man. Thanks for letting me come perform at your open mics. If it wasn't for you, dude, I wouldn't even have started
Aw.
my comedy
Oh.
journey. So thank you. I really appreciate everything you've done, man.
Oh, thank you. I always like to sometimes just I inspire people to do stand up by just completely eating shit in the beginning of the show, and they're like, "Oh, dude, I could totally do what he's doing," and then they'll come up after and they're like, "That was actually really hard. I don't know how you do that," and I'm like, "Thank you. I'm gonna go sit in just gonna go sit in my own sweat at home and decompress. That's usually what happens." All right, well, we'll see you next week. Thank you.